Do you know much about these two, Bjorn?
I don't, but I'm looking forward to finding out how they do. It's good running, good start there from the Jets. Rotating the strike nicely.
The Global Jets uniform standing out there, Bjorn.
It's popping, Simon. It's looking fantastic. Should have been an easy 2.
Oh, could still be. Oh, well done by the
number 4. Good hands.
That was, I think, that finger tipped off Varun as well there. So taking their power play. Down leg though. It's a very straight set field, isn't it? They've long offs, and they've basically got 2 long offs out.
And he's hitting with the wind, so I would like to see that long off on the boundary. Oh,
is it a nick?
Could have been a nick. They don't seem too upset though.
Maybe they just expect it.
I think it was a nick. He's dropped that.
The bowler just turned straight around there and started walking back. Nice, this is from Varun.
Oh, great start.
So 1 over down, 4 on the board. Projected score says 80, but only early days here. So who should we look out for from the Global Jets with the bat, Bjorn?
Well, I think I'd like to see Laseko bat up the order. Nishan Kishore. It's always dynamite between the wickets.
Laseko is a very good batsman. Watched him in India. Ooh, that's not a great delivery there from Ackerman.
Should be.
But not timed running cleanly. Global Jets, some good running between the wickets. You've got to run hard in those colours, I guess, because they'll definitely stand out if you don't. Another full toss, clubbed over the head. That one should be 4.
He's timed that one a bit better. 2 ranked full tosses there. And bowler needs to find his length.
Edric Ackerman, he's the captain here.
Edric who?
Ackerman. Ackerman? I was trying to add an accent on that.
Ackerman? Yeah, it's a straight Ackerman. Edric. It's a better delivery, but...
Oh, good fielding.
Jandre Johnson in the previous match was just smashing that into the US consulate with ease.
Yeah, he was hammering it in there.
That's a better length.
Yeah, I think Ackerman, he played a bit of action cricket in his day. Saw him in a Free State indoor cricket top before.
Needs to push that for 1. Open the face a bit. Or tuck it on the leg side there. It's a good start from BSA Blitz. Score is 11 without loss after 2. They'll be very happy with that. Could have been 1 wicket down as well.
I think Global Jets won't be too upset though. They haven't lost a wicket. Just getting themselves used to the conditions. Probably wickets here probably slightly different to Joburg, or
this wicket's very much like Joburg wickets. It comes on nicely to the bat, I think. The Camps Bay High is much slower. This is nothing wrong with this track.
No, it's been a lovely wicket.
Nice and true. And see, it's a good tactic by the Blitz because they're bowling the first 10 into the wind, so the batsman's hitting with the wind. And that's what they need to be looking to do. They're great fielding, unlucky, son, unlucky. Great effort there out in the deep, but that's what the Global Jets need more of. You've got to take advantage of hitting with the wind. This first 10.
Definitely, Bjorn. I think Rebels did that well yesterday. They waited, or they were the first team to do it, is make the guys hit the new ball with the wind. It's a lot easier hitting the old ball that's not swinging around or seaming about with the wind. So they closed their innings very quickly and then got Royal Challengers Bangalore under the pump by a few early wickets. The ball seaming and swinging.
Just finding the fielder.
Takes a good captain, though, to be able to go to the fast bowlers and tell them that they've got to bowl into the breeze straight up. Not all the big boys are happy with that. So,
yeah, you've got to have a team meeting and explain the whys to the big bowlers. Doesn't always go down well, but Solani's indicated a little bit of pad there.
He's a brilliant umpire, isn't he? Bjorn, he doesn't make any mistakes, and to be fair, no one argues with him.
He's standing at 6'1". His 2,270th match, so a lot of respect for him. It's a physical presence on the field. (18) without loss after 3. EJ Van Niekerk's on 15 from 9, and Jason Edwards struggling. It's just 3 off 8.
Yeah, just struggling a little bit with his rhythm.
I think he just needs to open the face a bit and just try and work it for ones and rotate the strike. It's too many straight bats, straight back to the bowler.
Wow.
Just a little technique change there.
Soften that bottom hand a bit.
Exactly. There we go again. It's just too straight.
That's too fair. That's right in the block hole. He can't just got to keep that out.
But you've got to be actually looking to score a run at ball. So I think, yeah, you're looking to keep it out. But if he just rolled his wrist a bit there, it's tickled down to fine leg for a couple.
Yeah, 5 dot balls in the last 10.
And he's kind of making it.
Oh,
he's put the
now
pressure on. Nice. Good bowling there.
I think he's only a youngster. But
we saw that coming.
He's been hanging out with the Bow Desert boys, I think. There, he's rocking a bit of a mullet at the back.
And they'd welcome him into their team with open arms.
Oh, maybe not, because they had a victory yesterday.
Disappointing there for Jason Edwards. 3 from 9. And I think at the innings break, we're going to send Simon Mulber's experienced batsman just to go and give him a
haircut.
A haircut and a few tips on soft hands and working the ball a bit, because I think that was just the pressure. He knew he was behind the run rate there, and the wrong shot, the wrong time.
As you mentioned, 5 dot balls in the last 10, and now 6 in the last 10. So just pressure coming on here. Just 7 runs in that time, and that was with 1 boundary. This is now, you can say that one.
This new batsman has ruined Van der Schyff.
Well done. I would have gone with Schiff, but I'm happy that you went first with Scaife.
Scaife. Maybe it is Schiff. Oh, it's a lovely delivery there.
Ooh, now there's got to be a 1 there.
Should be. At least look for it. It's a better over from Edric Ackerman. There's been no full tosses.
He's a bit nervous, I think. World Championship, first 2 balls, full tosses. Ooh, now he's into his rhythm.
Look at that. Look at that. He's got a little bit of a bounce in his step at the moment.
Yeah. So, don't know if that one just nipped away or shaped away, but it's well bowled.
One to come.
Ooh, swinging it in there on that one. Into the lefty.
Good shape to the left-hander. That's the end of the over. 19 for 1 after 4.
So this is good here from BSA Blitz. There's a new bowler now. Right arm medium pace. He's number 5 on his back. Marlo Van Zyl. Zil?
Van Zyl? I like
Van
that.
Zyl.
Marlo Van Zyl. Or Van Zyl. Pronounced with an S, I think. Sail. It's rocked back there, and it's nicely played, but just one.
Oh, could be
that's a
more.
Horrible misfield there.
Oh, geez. I thought
take
that
by the
was
wicketkeeper.
5 wides for all money there, Bjorn.
Very wide. Well done by wicketkeeper.
Shaping down leg again.
Should have probably left that with
Yeah.
another wide.
Well, he's cost himself 2. Maybe 6. Went for wide and 4.
Yeah. Marlo Van Zyl doesn't have he's got quite a nice easy action. He's just got to find his line and length here. I think he could cause a few problems for the batsman, but yet to hit his straps at the moment. One ball to come here. 2 balls to come.
His run up needs a bit of work, but his delivery stride is quite smooth.
Oh,
He's nicked
great
him off.
attack. He's got a great rhythm, this youngster. Let's have a look at the replay.
Well bowled. Great line of length. Little tickle.
Yeah, batsman wasn't happy with that, but it certainly looked very close to the bat on the replay.
Look, there wasn't any hesitation from the keeper or bowler. They were just celebrating.
It's clearly a noise.
Tulani doesn't get many wrong.
There were, I didn't see a gap there between the bat and the ball, so looked like a good decision for me. 24 for 2. Global Jets in a bit of trouble here. Early doors.
But the most stylish batsman that I've seen in their lineup out there now, Maseko.
Young man from Alexandra. Plays for the Alexandra Prem side in Johannesburg, and we've took him on a tour to India, and he settled in nicely with the Global Jets. He's become one of their stalwart players in the setup. Starts off with an iffy shot there. He's got a bit of nerves.
He's got a very solid technique, and he can hit the ball into funky places, can't he? He's got the little dink sweeps and paddles, and some maybe tries to use them a little too often, but he can certainly do it.
Yeah, he's only 21 and he's still figuring out his game, I think. Sometimes players too many shots when they're not always needed.
I think that's going to be a thing for a lot of talented guys. You look at some of the guys who have averaged high in Test cricket, they've only had a couple of shots.
Yeah.
Smith, Alistair Cook, Wayne Grieve.
Wayne Grieve can bat all day. Too many wides at the moment. The score would be about 15 for 2 now if they hadn't bowled all their wides. So I want to rein that in. Oh, it's going to be very costly come the end of this innings.
Ziad Roberts just starting off his first over. I'm comfortable with the Roberts. Got that one right.
Oh, it's a good effort, but you've missed it completely, son. And that's 4 more.
So EJ van Niekerk, 21 off 12. Unlucky for number 9 there. Could be an overthrow. Will be an overthrow. The keeper goes. I don't know what he's doing.
I think that's a no ball as well. That keeper, did you see him charge in there? Once you set as a keeper, you're not allowed to run into the wickets like that. It would have been interesting if he'd hit the wickets if the umpires knew the rules there. Watch him charge in here.
It's only after it was let go, though.
We had an incident like that in Johannesburg where there was a spinner, but the keeper was standing back and he literally ran in.
Stumped the guy.
It was given out stumped, but we had a post-match review with the umpires. They're not allowed to do that.
Heard of walking in with the bowler, but that's normally when you're in the outfield.
It's a funny rule. I guess it's to stop, putting the batsman off.
Oh man!
Or overthrows.
Oh no! Could be trouble. I'm glad Jason sent him back there because he was off about 35 yards there. he wouldn't have made that. Must be one of those like gentleman rules of cricket. If you say you're standing back to keep, then you stay back.
Yeah. Oh, another wide.
They've actually changed the rules for that in the MCC rules of cricket now. If say you're fielding at long off, you're not allowed to walk in too hard. The umpires.
Were you in their vision?
Yeah, well, no, in general now, because so if you're fielding it long off and you think, oh shit, I'm supposed to be at mid off for this ball, and you go charging in, the umpire can no ball you.
Okay.
Yeah, or 5-run penalty.
Because you're not in that zone where the batsman's had a look and.
Yeah. Because at the captain's meeting for our club cricket, I can't actually see it ever happening really, but. Umpires can't even see 20 yards as it is.
Yeah, you're going to get some batsmen who's going to know the rules and go, no. He's
he
walking
was out long off. After I've chipped one down his throat.
Marlo Finsel. Gentle run up, and I like the look of this youngster. Oh,
he's not having a good day.
You haven't done that. Oh dear, you're going to dust yourself up. Walk it off, son.
Number 9's having a bit of a tough time out here. That's the second one now.
Got a few grass burns, just walk it off.
Oh, I tell you what, the keeper's looking for a stumping with every opportunity there. So Marlowe here, nice action, just a little bit wayward. He's just lines just a bit all over the shop, into the breeze though. That's not too bad though. But in the gap, nice shot from EJ van Niekerk.
I can imagine Marlowe off a longer run up once he's got rhythm could be a lot quicker because he's got a good frame for a fast bowler, but he's just jogging in very easily. He needs to come back strong here.
50 up for Global Jets. They'll be happy. They had a bit of a shaky start, but the last 10 balls has been quite productive. A lot of wides in there.
The wides have been very costly, yeah. Wide, 4-4.
Nice straight bat. Nice. That is a dead straight batter.
Wayne Green would be super proud of that one.
Be very happy with that straight bat.
But in this format, you've just got to try and look for one there. It's not necessary.
Oh, if he hits. Oh.
Great fielding, Marlo. Well done, son. Strong end to you over there.
Try and get Marlo into the Durban Chiefs side maybe for India.
I'd like to work with him. He's really got a good frame to generate some pace there.
See the substitute fielder coming on here in the bright orange vest.
Doing the water boy, doing his job.
And good to see a water boy running off the field. We don't often see that.
No, he must just take the water on after 10 overs, not after 7 though. Boys can't be tired yet.
Not Laseko anyway. He's a young, fit guy.
He hasn't seen much of the strike. Liseko's on 8 or 4. EJ van Niekerk 33 from 19. That's going to carry.
Great shot by Liseko. I was just about to say I like his setup, Bjorn. He's got a little duck and bob just before. Just gets his knees nice and soft. See that? Over pitch by Roberts and nice flow of the bat. Didn't quite get all of it, but flies all the way on the breeze.
Almost a collision there.
I don't know who was winning that one, but I don't think it was Marlo.
No, Marlo would have been squared up there. 56 for 2. Liseko 14 from 5 now. Oh, he's done well there. He's got his body behind the ball. He stopped to 4 there. Finally, he's got his number 9's got his body behind it. Lovely shot there. That's 6 more. Global Jets kicking it up to another gear now. And Blitz need a punch back here because they're in trouble. Too many wides and too many loose ones. That's a lovely shot. Just pick that up off middle. EJ van Niekerk's getting better and better as this inning goes on. Oh, that's lovely cricket there. Just hit a 6 and then rotates the strike. Nothing worse for the bowler. So EJ van Niekerk's 41 from 22. Score now 65 for 2 after 8 overs. Ziad Roberts has gone for 28 in his 2 overs. Won't be happy with that. Looks like big number 9's coming on to bowl. He's had a lot of work to do in the outfield there at backward point. Xander Henning is his name. A good start.
Xander had a bit of a tough time in the field, Bjorn, but he started decently here. That one, good shot though. Ooh, and it well stopped out there. Seko looking good here. 15 off 7. EJ's accelerated, 42 off 24. Short ball.
He's clobbered that.
Great hit by Liseko.
15 from 7. You can't ball there at that pace. I don't know why he's trying to dig it in. His first delivery was the template that he should be following.
Started off with a peach, and then since then, a little bit wide, then a little bit short on that one. Well, a lot short. That's better. That'll be 2 at least. Fielder didn't pick it up straight away. Ooh. Good intent by EJ. But never a 3 there.
Good running there.
So who's impressed you so far throughout the tournament, Bjorn?
I like the look of Andre Johnson in the previous match. Mike Kapolis as well. Yesterday, batted very well. And then Ross Kaywood bowled superbly yesterday. Pick up the bowlers. And I was at Camps Bay High. Different conditions there to what we've got at Redham.
Oh, it was windy yesterday there. It was windy here, so I imagine it was blowing an absolute gale over there.
Just, the morning was quite pleasant. It was just at the very last game from 4 o'clock it just started to blow a bit. Wasn't too bad though. It was a stunning afternoon. The weather's been really great in Cape Town. Any players that have caught your eye, Simon?
Yeah, definitely. Yesterday, the Pantry foray with the bat for Heritage, and then Zalani with the ball for Lila. He bowled 4 overs, 4 for 9 of his left arm spin. And then today, Jandre batted superbly. Warren Shanklin batted very nicely yesterday for Tualikis.
He's a good batsman. He was one of the top batsmen at the SA Super Series. It was held in August earlier this year.
And to be fair, Tualikis, the new ball attack of Jared Noah and Brian Ellis, I thought they're two of the more experienced opening attack, but they bowled very nicely. Contrasting styles, left arm in swing and then the right arm away swing.
Oh, it's a good delivery. What a nut.
That squared him right up. I'd love to see a replay of that one if we can. And the Secco just gives the bowler a little nod, says, well bowled, mate. Shot.
Liseko was happy to get off strike there after that first delivery.
Yeah.
That's good cricket from him. 78 for 2. One to come here.
Oh, they've batted nicely in partnership, these two. Both happy to take a risk when it's in their zone, but also run the 1s and 2s. EJ on to 44 off 27, and both striking over 200. Liseko 26 off 12. So to the Alex Cricket Club that Liseko plays for, are they playing all the top Prem sides, Wanderers and all that?
They'll play Wanderers, Old Aids, Pirates, Marks Park. Yeah, it's good cricket. It's not as strong as it was in its heyday in the 80s. I think club cricket was incredibly strong then.
I thought you were going to say in the early thousands when you were knocking about to that level.
Probably at a low point, Simon.
When Ross Kaywood was turning out for
turning it square, Ross Kaywood. One of the finds from King Edwards. He was ahead of the curve, left arm spin. I sometimes wake up with a cold sweat wondering how he never made it as a professional cricketer. Uh, 10 overs gone, 79 for 2. Blitz need to do something here. They need to stop the runs flowing.
Spinning out.
The dot ball to start off. I like that.
Salman Chafeka?
Let's say Chafeka. We'll have to ask.
Salman's good. In the gap.
Salman, you can't bowl there, boy.
But gets away with it. Just the one.
Oh, it's going to be a run out.
Oh, no.
Oh, they are very lucky. EJ van Niekerk living dangerously there. It was a big no call, and he set off as the no went. He had it in his mind to go, obviously.
There's been some interesting running I've noticed today. Paul Rue from Kamikaze Bumblebees got absolutely barbecued, and then I watched on the replay and he turned completely blind and just started taking off for the second and got caught about 3 yards down, not able to get back. Oh, that's another full toss, but gets away with it. I don't think that's two, though. Well done by the fielder out there.
It's not a bad option because you've got to go square on that. That means across bats you could miss it, get bowled. LBW is if you go straight, heading into the wind, there's a chance of getting caught.
Oh,
geez,
that's
that is
no
not
chance
caught.
getting
That
caught.
That is in row 36E, ladies and gentlemen.
Just going over, bounced, pitched on the road, and one bounced through the electric fence above some of these large houses here. So another ball that needs to be fetched. But Tulani has fetched it. As EJ just giving thanks, praise up for that 50.
That's a good knock there from EJ van Niekerk, 51 from 30. He's going to sleep well tonight. He's done the job for his team.
It's a good knock. They lost the early wicket of Edwards. And it's Pete the Wolfman Smith out to bat now.
Wolfman.
He looks good in the pink, Pete does.
Fills it out nicely. He was in at the Indian Super Series with Lesego, so he knows him well.
Do they room together?
I think they might have. Lovely chap, Wolfman. He's on strike now. He's got to carry on where EJ left off. Big shoes to fill here.
Unfortunately, Pete, he came to Malaysia, but he was injured when he came there. He bust shoulder, I think, so he didn't play. But he came on the trip. He had a great time.
Lots of good food in Malaysia. It's nice to see. It's a lovely tournament, the Malaysia Open. It's worth keeping an eye on our tours page to see when the next tournament will be held there.
July sometime we're aiming for. Not officially announced, but that's what the aim. But I tell you what, as far as cricket facilities go, Malaysia's up there for, you wouldn't think it, but some of those grounds and fields are unbelievable. Played at the one spot, Kalabaman, that wicket, we played in the same pitch every day for 6 days and not a single ball misbehaved all the way through.
It's incredible. The different arts of preparing pitches around the world.
It's like a clay. It was like a clay, and they used to wet it in the night and then roll it. And it's so hot there that it just was absolutely rock hard. It was like concrete.
What temperatures are we looking at there?
It was warm, mid-30s. Well, it was mid to low 30s, but the humidity was hot.
So they're going to give this pitch a bit of a water tonight as well, and I suspect the wind and the heat as well. More the wind will dry it out and get it ready for play tomorrow. I think we're going to move to the far end for tomorrow's games. Pete's on strike here. He's dropped short. Should be 2 here, but not with Pete. I think Lesego, if he had played that shot, he would be back for 2.
Yeah, Pete going to the danger. It's not the worst, though. Just keep Liseko on strike here. He's hitting it nicely over to strike out over 200, so
100%.
just feed him the strike. Oh, this could be
into the
out.
wind. It's going to hold up, I think.
Parachute came out from the deep cover fielder there.
Didn't read the wind.
No, I was actually thinking the closing ceremony. I think if we did a small fines meeting, if we hand out 2 fines, we'd cover every single person. So 1, have you misjudged a ball in the wind in the field? Or 2, is you've been caught on the boundary trying to take on the wind, and we cover everyone.
Good over there from Marlo van Zyl. He's got figures of 1 for 20 after his 3 overs. Score is 91 for 2 after 12. Liseko's on 28 from 14. And Pete the Wolfman Smith's on 3 from 5. Still finding his feet.
If you're watching on Facebook and you know Pete, why do they call him the Wolfman? Is it just because of the beard, or is any...
I think that could be the only reason. This is something you know that we don't know, Simon.
I'm not sure. If you do know, let us know. Drop us a comment. Seko keen to get back on strike there.
I think with this spinner, you've got to look to go square here. There's a big gap between point and extra cover. And then on the leg side, it's a good field. You've got square leg, deep mid-wicket, and a wide long on. So he's going to have to hit it cleanly if he's going to go aerial on the leg. And straight to extra cover there. It's a bit too straight there. He need to wait for it a bit more.
Oh, the other shot is that if he's got the paddle sweep there behind square on the leg side, there's no one. Pete down on one knee, hooks this away. Ooh. Tell you what, the fielder had a bit of a gap in his legs there. I thought that was going straight through.
He's lucky to get away with that delivery.
This was a keep he kept in the first 10. This man hit out deep square leg, new wicket keeper. Shot. Oh,
It's
get
in the
there!
Wind. It's in the wind. It's going to be out.
Oh!
Oh, can you believe it?
Chested over.
I think that was nodded over the boundary for 6.
He's got a high five from his teammate there. I think he might just be checking on his well-being. But
that's 100 up as well. Let's have a look at this replay here. Just rocks back.
a little bit of turn there, just went away. The fielder just took it on the chest there. That's not a good delivery. Too straight. Around the corner. Liseko, 39 off 17 now. He's flying. But nice work by Liseko. They're motoring here now, the Jets. Flying even, if you will. 104 for 2 after 13. And the Blitz under pressure. So a new bowler now. I think. Dita Kotza. Dita Kotza.
Dita Kotza.
I believe Dita actually might have been involved in the World Champs last year. Played for one of the sides.
So well played, Pete.
Oh, keeper's had a little bit of a fumble there. I think Dita also plays for the CFM Bulldogs in their local Cape Town League.
Oh.
Slower ball. Just the one. It was one of your slow balls like in Cape Town 2017, Camps Bay.
Round arm.
Oh, Pete's so
So
himself
tempting.
off
He's
his
done-
feet.
He's done very well to knock the aerial there.
Jesus.
Not the quickest between the wickets there, Pete. You get into second gear there, boy.
He was in neutral for about the first 8 meters.
Let's have a look at this.
He did swing himself up his feet a bit, but
He
he just dropped into neutral there.
He's still in first. He's still in first. Oh, you got to put that away, Lesego. You're better than that.
Take the wide.
No one behind square though. Gets any better than that. That should be 4.
Nah.
Well played. Run hard. Oh, he's with Pete. He's in first gear still. Still carrying that shoulder injury. It's hampering his running between the wickets a bit.
Oh, I can't get the gear stick on that side, huh? Ooh.
It's a good shout.
And given Pete the Wolfman Schmidt went the big swing. It was very full.
Very straight as well. Don't know how he's missed it.
Oh, a bit of turn there as well. It's pitched on legs, a little bit of turn, hitting middle and leg.
That's a great appeal. He's happy with that.
Shane
Warne.
Shane Warne on one knee.
Yeah, the shaking of the fingers there. Indeed, Kutz ecstatic with that wicket. Rightly so. He's gone for just the 5 runs off that first over and picked up the vital wicket of the Wolfman.
The Wolfman put back on his leash. Renko Adams now. Big, tall guy. Long levers. I think Renko came to India as well, didn't he? I think. Or maybe he came to Malaysia. One of the two. Definitely recognise him. Because who were the other guys from Alex Cricket Club that came to India?
There was, just my mind's it's just slipped my tongue.
The big tall bowler, he had a lovely action.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Should be 2. The Secco should get there, I reckon. In and out. Oh, good work by the keeper, maybe. Yeah, good throw. Right call. Malcolm Freeman onto bowl now. He kept wicket in the first 10 overs. But he had to roll a few over. Right arm off spinner. Well bowled, Malcolm. Oh, why did they give him the gloves early doors? He's bowling Jaffers here.
Malcolm Freeman.
Leggy.
It's good pace through the air.
Yeah. Different style to Dieter.
A lot quicker.
A bit quicker through the air. Not as much flight and guile. More of a T20 leg spin as opposed to the test match style from Dieter. Direct hit, trouble.
Probably had wise. A crack there. Number 3 was backing up nicely.
Yeah.
Not happy with that.
Nah.
Not on there. Just hold the ball. Sensible cricket.
The last end needs a deflection off the stumps for 4.
That would have been nice if you hit.
Wow. Maybe.
Renko Adams.
Short. Clapped.
4.
Great shot by Renko. It's the thing about having the extra height when he rocks back. All the time in the world to get those hands through. So we got the side-on view here. The sun just starting to set over the Table Mountain Range. You get views like this in Joburg, Bjorn?
Joburg, stunning place. But we certainly don't have views like this. We don't have the wind either, though. There's pros and cons. Been to any of the wine farms out here, Simon?
I haven't been to any of the wine farms. I've certainly trialed a bit of the wine. I'm quite keen to get a few bottles of Chenin Blanc to take back with me, and maybe a nice red.
There's not far from here is the Groot Constantia wine farm. We should go and test it out there. They've produced a lovely Cabernet Sauvignon and a Chenin Blanc, and their famous one is one of the favorite wines of Napoleon. They used to ship it to him by the barrel.
You sure it's good for the mind? Because I think he was a bit loopy by the end, Napoleon.
And a bottle a day, so it couldn't have been too bad if it's good enough for him.
Oh, to the fielder.
Oh, he's He's got a hand to it. If you just stepped in earlier, didn't want it.
Just about yorked himself in the end there at the deep.
Got to make up your mind early that you're going to catch those.
Could be two if they set off hard. I reckon there's two there. Yeah, good running.
Could be overthrows, yeah. No.
Oh, well done.
So, Lesejo now on 44 from 22. He seems to have lost a little bit of his rhythm here with the slower bowlers. He definitely preferred the medium paces.
I think it's probably symptomatic of quite a few of the South African teams. Especially the Joburg teams, more pace on in the club cricket, imagine.
That is very slow through the air.
Yeah.
He's done well there. Needs to try and find a gap a bit.
Taking him on with the underarm lob there.
121 for 3 after 16. A vital 4 overs left for both teams.
Global Jets, they definitely want to make sure they're getting at least 30 off these last 4 to get up to 150.
I mean, at one stage they were looking at 170, 180, and so it's slowed up a bit.
I think it's the ends with this wind now picking up. Slower bowlers, harder to hit into the wind.
Been less wides as well this last 5 overs.
It's Malcolm Freeman, he's got it on a string here.
He's not moving his feet there. His weight transfer is a bit off balance there. Well played. That's a lovely shot. Fantastic stuff. Great knock by Lesejo. That's his 50.
Strike rate of 200. He slowed up towards the end there, but still a great knock from Lesejo.
2 good 50s there.
Look at that. That's perfectly played right under his nose, Bjorn. Deft touch off the face and away for 4.
Let's do the innings. So Lesejo getting his photo there. What a fantastic knock by the young man, just 20 years old. And it's come all the way from Alex Township. He's representing his cricket club, Alex Prem. Be very happy with the contribution there. Getting a high five from opposition there. It's good to see camaraderie there.
He batted superbly. I mean, I was impressed with him when he came out to India and played. India's very foreign conditions for anyone, but definitely a lot different to the wickets we've been playing on in Joburg. He batted well there, and he's turned it on again here in Cape Town.
Oh, it's a good shot. He struck that cleanly. Is the wind going to hold it up, though? Oh, that's not what they needed.
Shiloh Basson also played in India. He's tried to tee it in the wind.
It's not the worst. They've got 2 in the bank, and there's 4 overs to go. And if he gets hold of it, everyone says it's a smart move. Hasn't worked this time, but...
Now the skipper coming out. Big Dr. Nishan Kishore.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing lots of 1s and 2s here, Simon.
The pocket
runners between the wickets.
So Nishan is similar to JG Ardendorf, to be in and out between the wickets quickly here.
7 days a week in the gym, that man.
Jim Beam. No, he's a great man. Nishan is a lot of work to get this team out down here and across to India and to Malaysia as well. So, a great guy.
Yeah, he runs a charity organisation back in Johannesburg. He really is a team player. He's done all the logistics and organising sponsors for the side. A lot of work that goes behind the scenes.
A lot of messages from me as well. Oh, look at that. Clipped
the
off his legs. Like Shivnarine Chandapal.
We've played with Chandapal in 2017 in Chester, and he is absolutely the worst last man stands batsman. He's probably worse than Ross Kaywood. I couldn't believe how bad he was. He couldn't hit the ball off the square.
He was a lovely guy, but yeah, his batting was not suited to the LMS. His bowling was better, to be honest. He bowled those medium paces off the wrong foot.
He just couldn't hit it off the square. It was a big square.
Yeah, Chester's a very big square, but
it was frustrating to watch him play.
the US side.
The worst was that he couldn't time the ball.
I think that was literally the last year of his pro career there. He was playing for Lancs, bit of 4-day stuff. I think he was about 38 years old at that point.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how he played his test match cricket. He would just bat all day.
Yeah, to be fair, he averaged over 50. He averaged over 50 in test match cricket. So,
but you would think against amateurs he would would have dominated, but he didn't. This goes to show you the mental strength of the man.
And to be fair, there was other pros that played in that series that didn't do as well as they probably would have thought. James Franklin struggled a bit.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Marcus North, he was very handy, went well. Nick Compton went well.
Compton was good, he's solid, he's a cut above. Potters smashed the ball all around the park.
Abdul Razak launched a lot of big
Abdul Razak.
He was 1 or 6, there was no in between.
I like the fact that he demanded a Mercedes,
a
black Mercedes. Otherwise he wasn't going to play.
That dark grey one rocked up. It was a bit iffy for a minute there. Wasim Jaffer was quality as well. That's quality though.
The wind's dropped a bit, huh?
Yeah, Ranko's just hit that clean.
He just hit it cleanly. I think it's dropped a bit.
Geez, how wide did he hit that? That's almost on the outside edge of the wicket there.
Clean strike ball.
He's got long levers, Ranko Adams. Decent bowler as well. Bowls a heavy ball. Oh, geez, the keeper stood very close there.
It's in no man's land. If he gets an edge, that it's going to fly.
He almost should have a helmet on at that. Oh, it's gone back 2 steps now.
This could be a run out. Oh! We spoke about his swiftness between the wickets and it's cost him dearly there.
He's still running now.
He's into 4th gear now.
He's like a...
Once he's got the momentum, but he's done a job for his team there.
It's the right move. Get EJ Van Niekerk back in. He'll strike it nicely. It's not ever something that you like to see deliberately, but there's no harm, I think, in Nishan taking it on. And
definitely got to run as much as you can here and put the pressure on the fielding team and see if they've got it. Unfortunately, they were up to the job there on that occasion. EJ 51 from 30. He's back into bat.
11 balls to go here. Zander Henning. $18 off his first 1.4 overs.
Projected score 151.
He
hasn't
that could
hit
be
that one cleanly.
Good 2 and catch 2 in the end. Geez, that held up a lot. The long on fielders come in about 20 yards off then to clean that.
I don't think he timed that at all.
Nah,
he didn't have that sweet sound off the bat.
Bit high, I think, on the bat perhaps. Now we've got the main man, Laseko, back in.
I think they're in trouble here. I'll put a pressure on these 2 batsmen. They have scored their 50s, but they need to bat out the innings here to get to 150, 160. We've seen all day. It's been a 165, 170 track.
Especially if you don't execute from this right far end with the US Embassy end. A little bit more margin for error from the Les Ryan end with the wind blowing hard, but from the US Embassy end, if you over pitch, you got to be prepared to fetch.
Yeah, we saw Jandre Johnson just absolutely clobbering the US Embassy end.
No, obviously the wind just pumping from the Les Ryan end. That's why it's named after that, because he didn't like to bowl into the wind. He was downwind only. Thanks, guys. It's like the bowlers in my club team. You see the guys just walk and put their water bottle at fine leg, which with where the wind is. You say, okay, no, you're from that end, I guess.
It's good keeping there. This is their third wicket keeper. So EJF and Ekirk's on strike. He's got a very open stance.
Ooh, could be a catch. Oh, that's number 9 again.
Xander Henning, what are you doing there, pal? You got to walk in with the bowler.
I think Edric Ackerman, he might need to relook at the positioning of the fielders there, but Xander's got a tough job out there. He's right in the hot spot.
He's going to need an ice bath after this match.
Probably some new pants as well that have some serious grass burn on them. They did start off white. They're now a nice shade of green.
Put his body on his line for the team.
Just moving the field a little bit. Taking the power play, so it's good thinking. 4 on the leg side in the last 2 overs.
I wouldn't be bowling leg side though.
Oh, that's going to hold in the wind, but too big, I think. Just.
It's a good strike.
How open is his stance at?
Don't think you want to be bowling leg side to this guy.
No. Cutting the tram line, I think.
I'd be playing a 4-2 the other side, bowling outside off stump. Foot outside.
Oh, and again, that's tucked him up nicely, though. Come on, mate.
Second time he's done that.
EJ just takes off.
Call is no, and he's just he's scampered.
Yeah, it turns like the QE2 there. So 1-4-6 for 6 now, getting up towards a very competitive total for Global Jets.
They'll be much more relaxed in the change room now.
That's a nice shot there. Lovely shot from Laseko. 4 runs. Picked that up clean.
It's a great little flick there by Laseko.
Outside leg stump again. You got to question the line, Bjorn.
He's bowling to his field. You got to question the skipper here.
Could be caught. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Unlucky. He's had 3 grabs at it, and it's just wobbled past each one.
Had the army crawl on there.
This is a huge over for Global Jets.
It did well to get the one hand to it, and then he just caught it. He has 2 bites of the cherry there.
He had a little chuckle with himself there at his efforts. Good to see. Still got a bit of humour.
I don't think the bowler's seeing the funny side, though.
They've got to change this 4-2 field and bowl outside off. Stick to the basics. Unless there's a huge leg side boundary, that's never a good idea.
Yeah, I think my view in this situation is that the most difficult shot in the book's the cover drive. So try and make guys hit cover drives full outside off. Or length outside off.
You're giving yourself a chance then. So change the field a bit, but I'd like to see a third man. He's still a bit too wide. It's a much better tactic by...
EJ's off again.
He's off. He's off. I don't think there was 2 there.
If they were run out there, EJ still would have been out because they wouldn't have crossed.
And it's not his call. He might have called 2 as they crossed. Oh, that's a good shot there. That's where the fielder should be.
It's 2 now. The second going to dangerous. Oh.
Should have been 2.
No.
3 balls to go. 156 for 6. EJ Fanico on strike.
Shot. Oh. He hit that clean, Bjorn, but just not enough elevation.
And it's a better line, though, so it's a harder shot to hit that. If that was pitched on leg, that would have been into the trees.
Yeah.
We've been able to get under it there. He just wasn't quite able to lift it a bit.
Especially with that open stance.
Yeah. Another half a meter, that's 6 runs.
Good catch, to be fair. Came quickly.
You'd expect him to take it, though.
Yeah. Well, normally, but we've seen a few go down today.
Seen a few too many go down today.
A nice over this from Varun. He only went for 11 off his first 2. So go deep in his crease.
Should be running that. There's 2 there.
Especially to long off. It's a big
it's a huge throw.
That's a big throw. Last ball. 12 for the home run.
Maybe it's not a bad idea to save your legs. It's got to do something here, though. Keep the momentum.
Scoop, I reckon.
Good finish there by Varun. What a final over.
Should have maybe bowled him 4. 1 for 13 off 3. He was a pick for me.
Yeah, he's been best bowler for the Blitz. 156 for 7 after 20. And Global Jets missing out there in that final over, but they'll be happy with that. Something to bowl at.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tight chase beyond. The wind's a big factor here, so whoever wins the battle of the wind, that's going to really decide it. Look at that view. See the American embassy there? That big building. Many a ball thrown in there today, but looking out over Table Mountain.
A few missiles landed in there today.
Don't say that too loud around here. Is that actually... Is it a thing with embassies that on that land, that side, it's the laws of that country? It's basically that country's...
That's the rumour I've heard.
Yeah, so there's been a few balls that have not crossed the Atlantic, but...
Landed on US territory.
US airspace. Look at the batting card here. The main contributions, EJ van die Kerk, 64 off 36. And Laseko Koklabana, 60 off 31. Renko Adams whacked 14 off 11, and then single figures for the rest of the gang. And we'll have a look at the bowling card now. Varun Kaladindi, the pick for me, 1 for 13 off 3. Edric Ackerman, 1 for 31 off 4. Marlowe, 1 for 20 off 3. Ziad Roberts, 0 for 28 off 2. Slightly expensive. Xander Henning, 1 for 18 off 2. Salman Chafeka, 0 for 22 off 2. And Dieter Kurza with his leg spin, 1 for 10 off 2 overs. So the Global Jets posting 156 for 7 after their 20 overs. We'll be back. The final innings of the day here, day 2 of the LMS World Champs. And we'll catch you in about 5 or so minutes with the run chase.
So we're underway for the run chase. BSA Blitz chasing 157. I missed the first half of the game here, Simon. What was your highlights of the first innings?
Yeah, two standout batsmen for the Global Jets, Laseko and EJ Van Niekerk, both got 60 odd apiece. So that was the vast majority. I think only Renko Adams made it into double digits apart from that. So they were the key. Oh, this is going to beat Nish. Oh, no, well done, Nishan. Thought I was going to go past him there. He's done well. So Charlo Basson, he got a first baller, but he's taking the new ball here.
So he's a competitor. Wants to put things right here with the ball.
Bit short though. Thankfully he gets away with it.
Just looking at the score, 157, Simon. Gut feeling is it could be about 10 runs short here.
Yeah, it's going to be tight, I think. It's going to be tight. The key for Global Jets is wickets in this first half. Because if BSA Blitz have got men in the hut and they can get to the turn with about 60 on the board, it's a lot easier hitting to the other side with the breeze. Although, as I say, that the breeze seems to have just died off a little, Ross, but
It's been another fantastic day here in Cape Town, the World Champs.
oh,
Ooh. All the teams are having a great time. Standard of cricket's pretty high. Lots of friendships being made and reunited.
and some old rivalries reignited.
Absolutely. So 1 over done. Score is 3 for naught. This BSA Blitz batting outfit might be a bit of an unknown quantity.
Yeah. I definitely don't know much about them, but they were handy with the ball. I really thought that Varun Kaladindi was very good with the new ball. And they had the 2 leg spinners, Freeman and who was the other leg spinner? His name escapes me now, but he was handy. Kutsa bowled. Dieter Kutsa was the other leg spinner. Varying styles, but one a lot quicker than the other. You see Renko Adams bowling over number 2. So I think Global Jets will be happy that they've gotten through that first over with Charlo Basson just going for 3. Down leg though. So I like this field setting. They've got mid off up. They've got like almost a catching cover there in club cricket. A first slip and a third man.
So I like the positive intent, Simon. Creating a bit of early pressure.
It's got a bowl full. That's the only thing. There we go. Oh, that's going to be a wide though. Great take by Pete, the Wolfman Smith.
He's got some good wheels here, does Renko Adams.
Yeah.
Might need to fire up the speed gun at some stage during the week. Get some pace going out.
There's some sharp guys getting about. Waleed Chowdhury from Lala, and Renko. Oh, going back, but well timed. It could run away, but doesn't.
Justin Watson was bowling wheels today.
And to be fair, Zarub and Hamza, I think it was, they're also bowling sharp for Conquerors. And from Asagami, you've got Jeff Brewer, who's no slouch.
Yep. I was pretty impressed with the Masagami today. They sort of let the Black Eagles probably chase too much in the end. Was there a bit of complacency there? Or did the Black Eagles bat well?
I'm not sure. Johan Free didn't bowl, so I don't know if he's carrying a slight niggle or he just batted. So that's the only thing is they bowled Van der Merwe and Jean-Ruud de Blanc, who are not terrible bowlers by any means, but Johan Free's he's top draw. So
he's been playing for the SA Masters recently, so he's definitely no slouch.
Then Rowan van Tonda, he's new in the side this year. Gideon Versace?
Yeah.
Versace?
Versace.
Versace? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying Versace before, and I was quickly corrected by Bjorn.
Yeah. Was it Ruan van Tonder hitting those bombs over the stadium? Yeah.
Yeah, Ruan, and might have been Gideon as well at the end. He was also given a tonk. Johan Ferry, thankfully, he wasn't hitting him for 6 because they stay hit when he hits it. We've lost a few balls today into the US Embassy and even into the houses here.
We'll speak to our statistician, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and have a guesstimate that so far, end of day 2 here, there's been about, would you say, 25, 36s?
Oh, at least. I reckon, yeah. It's been... We can find out, actually. It's something that our stats guys are pulling up for this tournament. We've found that we've got a load of information about 4s and 6s and runs stored in a database, so we're going to pull it all up and put some stats together. It's a wide from Nishan, the skipper. So, in his prime, Nishan, he was rated as the next Capel Dev.
I think he's a Man United supporter as well.
Is he? Poor him.
Poor him. Yep. It's a struggle these days, I won't lie. But you've got to stick. Yep. So just hearing in our ears that Nishan's got an unbelievable celebration if he gets a wicket. It's the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration. What's it called again?
Oh, I don't know if that was a dropped catch or... But good shape there from Nishan. If he gives it the Sue, I tell you what, that reel on Instagram could clock over 10,000 views easily in the first hour, I think.
That's going to go viral.
So Nishan, he's a...
It's good fielding for zone bowling by Nishan, showing what an athlete he is.
Yeah, good work. Very well done. The BSA Blitz probably left a little be desired in the field, but showing how it's done there. Nishan straight down. Quickly down and blocked.
Catch him, Jose. Getting a bit too excited there.
Yeah, a little bit.
This power play field is working treats here, Simon.
Now, they've executed well, Ross. It's always the way. You can set fields and do what you want, have plans, but if you're not putting the ball in the right area, then it doesn't really matter.
So
this
true.
is good. Keeping it full outside off, make them drive. And again. Nishan getting excited there.
I know as a commentator you need to be as objective as possible, but I really am now intrigued by the celebration. So 3 overs complete. The score is 19 for naught. Varun Kalindi 6 off 11. Marlo van Sale 13 off 7.
You're going with Van Sale. We weren't sure Van Sale or Van Ziel or
Fun Sale.
Fun Sale.
Fun Sale.
Like
So
a Sunday afternoon on the water. Fun Sale.
no, pronounce it as you read it. So here's the main man, the Sejo Coco Labana.
Nice action, very smooth, athletic guy.
Oh, well bowled. Got some gas there.
He's a good bowler, good cricketer. He scored 60 odd with the bat.
It's really well bowled.
Very smooth. Everything's just free flowing. Nothing looks too robotic or mechanical. A little bit of shape in, if anything, there, Roscoe.
Yep. So the Joburg Jets is going to be one of the teams that's going to be heading to the Indian Super Series in Chandigarh in March, I believe.
Yeah, they'll be out there, I think. Well, I believe so. Nishan's not told me otherwise, but yeah, should be good. Another great trip out to India. I'll be fortunate enough to be playing out there, which will be great for the Melbourne Mavericks. And Ross, you'll be with the Auckland Warriors?
I will be. I'm looking forward to getting involved there. They're going to be a new team in the tournament. The excitement amongst the group there is immense. It's going to be a busy year of LMS tours. The Masters in Barbados in February, India in March, the World Cup in June, and then the World Champs in December. So good start this by Lesejo, building a bit of pressure here for the Global Jets. The BSA guys just got to get bat on ball, keep the scoreboard ticking over. So the longer you're in, the easier it becomes. It's a really good first over there, just one off it. So 20 for noughts after 4. The required rate now, 137 off 80 balls. Both the Global Jets will be pretty pleased with the current situation of how they started. BSA Blitz, a steady start. I guess it's they'll be happy that they haven't lost a wicket yet, but they're going to have to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Only 80 balls left. It goes so quickly. So Sheila Bassan into his second over. Tidy first over, just 3 from it. That's well bowled. It's been quite a theme the last 2 days with teams opening the bowling with spinners, taking pace off the ball. I think it's also a bit of a tactic there to get through a couple of overs without the batting team realising where they are. Just a little dab down there to backward point. They'll just get a single.
Nice there by Shiloh. He's keeping on the spot. Ooh, well bowled. Nishan after it there. He'll cut it down.
Was that the deuce for Simon?
I don't know, just seems like it did turn a little bit.
Looks like it's gone the other way.
Oh, between batsman and keeper and the stumps, just sliding through.
So another tidy over this by Shiloh. So 5 overs complete, 24 for nought. Still Kalindi 7 off 17. So he's to up that strike rate, Simon. Marlof and Sale striking above 100, but really got to put their foot on the gas here.
Yeah, I think if they get another 33 off the next 5, they can easily chase 100 hitting with the wind in the back half. I'm not saying that that's what they want to do, but they've just got to make sure they're giving themselves a chance here. Wickets in hand's the key. To run hard between the wickets here.
Catch it.
Oh, he's going to beat the fielder. Might run away. Big effort. Oh, well done. Well done out there. I think that's Shiloh.
It's great fielding. Saved a certain boundary.
But a 2, that's what they need. A few more 2s. 9 off 18 now. Nicely worked by Varun there. He looks solid. He just has struggled a little with his timing. That's a compact quality shot there. Marco pushing that one out to long off. Nice straight bat. So not a lot of boundaries recently, Ross.
No. Look at the last 10 balls. Lots of dots, lots of twos, a few singles.
Another one. But Nishan just nipping in about here, still shaping the ball a little bit.
Definitely think the Global Jets are on top here, Simon.
Ooh.
They've got the luxury of scoreboard pressure here.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I know we keep mentioning, but the wind, just when you swing around, it is a lot easier to score. So the Jets just got to keep the pressure up here. They really need to try and get a couple of wickets, because if the guys are slugging with the wind in the back half, they can score very quickly. So the Jets are keeping it tight, but they'll just want to keep turning the screw, try and buy a couple, see if someone wants to try hit it into the wind. Good here. I think this is the right move. Keep Shiloh on. They can't score, really square the wicket on the offside against Shiloh. He's not quick enough through the air. So they've got to try and slug him to the leg side. Or straight down the ground. How would you be bowling here, Ross? Is almost perfect conditions for you with the wind at your back.
Be trying to be landing it on off stump, hitting the keeper's gloves just outside off stump. Trying to get it above the batsman's eye line. That's almost the perfect left arm orthodox ball. Didn't quite manage to do that yesterday, but we live and learn.
Don't be too hard on yourself, huh? Everyone has a bad day now and again. Oh, that's short. He's probably got away with it though. Renko out here, very solid fielder. Got Laseko down here at deep square leg, batted superbly.
Short again. Oh, he's lucky to get away with that. Just be a leg by.
Shot. Ooh. Only one, but nice shot there from Varun.
Oh, it is one of the shots that is pleasing on the eye. Cover drive, along with the on drive. It's gone big. Shot. One bounce into the boundary.
I wouldn't say that was a drive, Ross. That was just a whack, but effective. One bounce. Straight down the ground. Superb hit there from Marlowe. Look at that. Straight as a whistle. A little bit of fade.
One feels that the BSA Blitz need a lot more of those just to get ahead of the run rates. They don't want to be too far behind the 8 ball at the turn.
Yeah, I think so. If they can get it up to 7, 8 and over for the next 3, then they right in the hunt in the back 10. Key thing for them is no wickets down at the moment.
Wonder if Nishan's going to bowl through his spell, or if they're going to hold him back for one at the end. He's bowled really well till now.
Oh, it could. No, that's going to be safe.
I think he looked like he was going for the slower ball out the back of the hand.
I think they should bowl Nishan through. They want to try and bowl as many overs from Renko Adams and Laseko towards the back half.
Yep.
Don't know if they've got another. Don't know if Jason Edwards can bowl some medium pace or something, but just try and save a bit of speed for the end. It's definitely harder to hit the pace on from the other side. Oh, that's straight up.
Should be out. Fielder's under it. Oh, it's an easy catch.
He's left the Sue at home there. He just gave it the half shy to Freedy and then remember the name.
showing the cameras his number. Oh, well, Nishan.
Comfortable as you like from Jason Edwards out there, shelling peas.
So easy catch there. So the BSA Blitz lose their first wickets. 39 for 1 now. I mean, I know it is hot out there, Simon, but you know, a water break at every wicket. I'm not sure it's quite needed.
Yeah.
You know, these umpires do run a strict ship in terms of their timings.
I'm sure they'll start cracking a whip at some point. They're still okay for time. We've got another 45 minutes to get through this innings, so it should be all right. But umpires will be hot on it as the tournament progresses.
No, the umpires, as always, done a fantastic job so far the last 2 days. So 2 balls to bowl in this over for Nishan. He's just gone for 11, so he's been pretty economical. The new man, Dieter Kotza. Oh. Slaps it down to long on for a single. Looked pretty close if he had missed that turn LBW, given Kishan's reaction. So after 8 overs, the score is 41 for 1. Baran Kalindi's still there, 15 of 24, using up quite a lot of balls. And Dieter Kotze is just in, obviously, 1 not out off 1. Required rate now 116 for 60 balls. So it looks like Lesego is going to come back into the attack. I think it's a pretty good move. Another 1 or 2 maidens from here really put the BSA Blitz behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, 1 more wicket's good, so I don't mind this, but I'm slightly nervous if they don't get the wicket or this over goes for a few, that all of a sudden they've got 1 less over from Laseko at the other end. 116 needed off 60, so it's still under 10 and over required, Ross.
Yep. It's well bowled by Laseko. He looks a quality player.
Yeah, I think he's going to be playing Alex Township for ones for quite a few years,
Yep.
Ross, if he stays there.
Was he in India last year with the Global
Yeah,
Jets?
he was in the
Yeah.
Global Jets in
He
India
was, yep.
and in Delhi. He played very well. I think he's got himself promotion up the order with the bat and the ball after his performance out there. There should be at least 2 nicely played into the corner there. So Varun Kaladindi, 17 off 26. Technically very correct, but he's just struggled to find the boundary. That's probably a wide, that one, I reckon. Good stop by Pete Smith. That was 4 for all money if you didn't get that.
Any news on the groundsman who got that rude awakening by having a nap under the scaffolding?
Could be back up in the camera box as we speak. Maybe nursing a little
headache,
sore rib or head.
He's given him.
I think Varun knew he hit it there. No complaints.
Well bowled, Lesejo. So that's the second wicket down for the BSA Blitz. Much of the game.
Yeah, a little nick through to Pete Smith there.
Waited for the...
he was half going off there, wasn't he? Who was the umpire used to bring it from quite wider? What's this one?
Rudy Kutson.
Rudy was the dreaded slow death.
The slow finger of death, yep. Sadly, no longer with us.
Very
he was
sad.
one of the great umpires ever.
And Steve Buckner used to give it the outer side. Or the crooked finger from Billy Bowden. Were you a fan of that?
Yeah.
That was all the rage at one point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we'll say all the rage for us cricket nerds, but yeah. So Varun departs. New batsman, our number 7, just getting a bit of help with his helmet.
So the new man in is Ziad Roberts. He's going to have to get himself in quickly and then put his foot on the gas. The current rate is 113 or 57 balls. He can get himself to about 15 or 20 off about 10 balls. He should be set. Oh, it's well bowled. It's a great shot. Late cut out to third man. There's no one there. 4 runs. Slashed it down there. So he's made his intentions clear. He's not here for a haircut. So the Jets are going to stick with the plan of having a slip. Unbelievable scenes here in Cape Town at Redham House. Late afternoon sun blazing down on this glorious venue.
Oh, and again.
Gone again. There's no third man. It's a clever shot that. So that's 4 more to the BSA Blitz. I think this is just what they needed. 4-4. Lesejo going for the Yorker, just missing his length. I think we've got a game on our hands here, Simon. 52 off 9. So now it's 105 or 55.
Yeah, I think if anything under 100 in that last 10, I just feel like they're a chance. Especially now Lesejo's bowled 2. I think Renko's bowled just the 1 so far, I think, from that end. So they're going to have to find 5 overs from Shiloh, Nishan, and I don't even know who the other bowlers are, to be honest. We need to find some overs.
It's up in the air. He's going to catch it. Oh, it's fallen safe.
That wind's so hard to judge. You could just see it turning on the wind there.
Yeah.
He went across and had to almost reach behind him.
I don't know. Is he in a bit of no man's land there? He's not stopping 1 or 4.
Yeah, not quite entirely. Especially at this stage, ones aren't going to win it.
Yep.
Ones don't win it for BSA Blitz. They need a few boundaries, so just save the boundary.
Oh, it's a very ambitious appeal there by Nishan.
Off the 5.
Sounded like it had been in the box.
I think that chirp's come from his own teammate there.
Well, sounded like one of the neighbours shouting over the wall, watching from his balcony.
I might have the DRS up there.
Yeah. What's well? Oh,
Sean's bowled nicely here, Ross.
it's just been called a wide there.
Oh, that's a very ambitious appeal.
Yep.
Missing leg too high.
It's missing the leg stump of another set of stumps.
Oh. Nice straight bat. Says Dieter Kutza. And Ziad Roberts out there. 8 off 2. So 101 needed, 52 balls left, 2 more until the turn, and that's when the real fireworks will start. Nice shot that. Nice and late under his eyes.
Oh, he's an excitable character, is Nishan.
Tell you what, he's going to expend a lot of energy appealing like that after every delivery. 1 for 18 off 4. Great spell from Nishan. 4.25 and over. Great delivery. Just
Prodigious away swing, Simon.
Just could be drift, if anything. Just using the breeze to his advantage, though. Just putting it up there nice and full.
He's got a wonderful wrist position.
Yeah.
So I'm going to step away from the commentary box for a few minutes, and our main man, Oni, is going to join Simon Melbers.
Thanks, Ross. Another superb stint from you. You've really set the bar high at this event.
Yes,
and Oni, welcome back.
Thank you, Simon. I had a long break out there.
So 10 and over needed here. You've come back right for the exciting finish. 10 and over needed. Laseko Koklabana, ball in hand. He's bowled beautifully. 1 for 12 off 2 overs. Ziad Roberts got his eye in now. Dieter Kotzer as well. Where do you feel it's heading?
Yes, very much gettable. 50, 100 of 50 balls, wickets in hand. But they need to push on from here on.
10 more, I
take a
think they would have
shackles.
liked from that one end, just to make it 90, but it's doable hitting with the wind. So the Seko's got 2 overs left, and Renko, I think, has got 3, so they've got to find 5 overs somewhere.
Down the leg side, good take. With the
Pete
keeper.
Smith. Pete's been superb today. That's about the 4th or 5th one down leg that he's taken. The Wolfman, they call him.
He was injured when the Jets went to Malaysia.
Oh, can't do much
Thick
about
outside
that.
edge. It's way to the boundary for 4. They need more of those. At least 1 in each over and continue with the singles and the doubles.
You've got to ride your luck. That's the only downside to the pace on the ball, is that any outside edge is going to fly. So they've now moved the third man finer, but there's a huge gap now through point. So you can't be short and wide, or you can't be wide in general. Ooh, little French cut there for 1. Then there's a big gap square of the wicket, so Laseko's basically got a bowl full and straight.
Soko has a good action, good follow through, and he generates fair bit of pace.
Oh, beautiful action, doesn't he, Oni? Very athletic, strides into the crease and a good whippy arm action.
Very relaxed through the action. Oh, swing and a miss. Five rounds of first 3 deliveries. BSA Blitz need a couple of big overs. Good looking shot, but there is a fielder. Just a single. Blitz needs to finish off this over well. Run rate creeping up over 10.
Oh, well bowled.
Forward defensive shot. Good ball. Just 6 run off that over. BSA Blitz 64 for 2 after 11. Going 93 or 45.
Just the 8 off that over. 7 off that over. So good over there from Laseko. Now Renko Adams, he's just bowled the 1, but they've held him back to get him to come from this end, which is a great move by the skipper. They'll be hoping for another wicket, I think, especially if they can get Ziad Roberts. He's 15 off 7.
That's off the pad. Single to start off the over. They need to move on. They need to put 1 foot over and then to the accelerator. Match is slowly sliding away from them. Again, good ball that came back in.
Renko's he's the main strike bowler here. Yeah, a little bit of seam movement back in there, just jag back a little. Thankfully for Global Jets, not a tickle down to fine leg, but they get away with it. And dot ball, so pressure building here, 92 off 43.
Oh, good pace. Jets. Ranko Adams went to Malaysia with Jets. He bowled really well. They bowled him! That's bullseye! Good ball. Hit him onto the leg stump. That went through the batsman.
Well bowled, really well bowled from Renko. You miss, I hit.
Again, BSA Blitz are in bit of bother at the moment. 65 for 3. Have long way away from home.
Jets enjoying their time here. They're in the pink pajamas, but they are getting the job done. BSA Blitz, do a lot of work here. Malcolm Freeman bowled nicely, but he's got a lot to do with the bat. 92 off 41 required. Dieter Kutzer been in the crease for 9 balls. Just a 6 on the board, though. So big gap at square leg still. Big gap at point. Field set pretty straight. Fine leg and third man, very fine now. Good leave.
Good ball.
Is it a maiden over?
Just a single of that over.
It was
the
a maiden leg bar.
Yeah, that's a maiden over from Ranko Adams. He was a bit expensive in his first over, but he pulled things back really nicely. BSA Blitz 65 for 3 after 12. New batsman Malcolm Freeman is coming to the crease. Ruar van der Snijf.
Ruan van der Schijf, I think, is how Ross pronounced it earlier. So we'll go with that. Nicely work. Should be 2 at least. In and out. Yeah, well done. Good placement and well run. So we were waiting to see who they'd bring as their 5th bowler here, and it is Ruan. So I think don't want to give it away, but I think it's going to be tough from BSA Blitz from here. Looks decent. A little bit extra pace compared to Nishan and Shiloh.
Slam cut away. Looking for the second.
That's
in trouble. That's gone.
Superb fielding there off his own bowling.
Good athleticism shown out there by Ruan van der Snijf. Look at that. He was on the follow through. He just grabbed the ball and
look at this slide. Went down beautifully off one knee, straight into Pete Smith, and makes no mistake. Superb bit of work there. That'll be a great reel up on the Instagram later. Great work there from Ruan. Malcolm Freeman caught well short in the end. And BSA Blitz being blitzed at the moment, Oni. Under a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure at the moment. Losing wickets at the bat time.
Again, great from Ruan. Very handy addition to this squad. He didn't come to Malaysia, wasn't in India, but he's been playing with the guys in the Bedford View Leagues up in Gauteng. Great shot.
Nicely played it through the gap for 4.
Salman Chafeka. Cracking shot. Little bit of width on offer. Flayed that away. Good wrist work there from Salman.
Also nicely cut away. The 2 fielder converging. Good throw. Good pick up and throw. 8 runs off that over. BSA Blitz 73 for 4 after 13. Go at 84 of 35. It's a big task.
So Renko back into the attack.
They want a full attacking mode. Ooh. Ball, good bounce. Oof.
The ball, Pete Smith had a mare there.
Hit him on the batsman. It was a bit unfortunate. And straight away, he comes in to say sorry.
He was worried about getting it from Renko there from one end, but he's managed to avoid that and then been hit from the other side from Pete.
Good
Oh,
pace.
bold. He gets it through at a good clip between Renko and Laseko and Ruan. They've got a good seam attack there. Nishan with his little medium paces. Shiloh bowling his off spin. Good variation.
Oh, it's hurried him up.
I wish he'd put a helmet on if I'm honest, but anyway.
Good length as well.
It's hard to, we've been talking about the wind all day, but it's hard to hit that straight back over the bowler's head for 6 from that length, especially at that pace. You can only really work it square.
Shot.
It's a little bit over pitch, but gets away with it. Still one. So the final 6 overs and 1 ball of this cracking day 2 here in Cape Town. What a venue, what a tournament so far.
Batsman wasn't ready out there. Batsman Salman Shafikar. Good fielding for his own bowling.
Great over from Renko there, Oni. 1 for 13 off 3.
Remember, he conceded 12 runs in his first over. Just 1 run in next 2. And a wicket. BSA Blitz 74 for 4 after 14.
So 6 overs left here. Ron van der Schkief. .99 on his back. Down
Down
leg.
the leg side. Good keeping.
Good keeping from Pete. He's been superb today with the gloves. Without him, there's probably 20 or 30 down. Going through, guys, down to the boundary. Great shot there. Clapped into the gap. That'll be 4. A little bit too short and wide from Ruan there. They've got to bowl hard lengths and make the guys run it down to third man. Just a little bit too short and too wide on that occasion. They've got a deep point in the third man, a fine leg, and then deep cover. No one at long off. Oh, that's an inside edge.
Race away. The boundary for 4. Back-to-back boundary for BSA Blitz. They need more and more of those. 77 of 29.
No luck as a bowler there, is there, Oni? Little feather. He's bowled a poor ball before being hit and then bowls a Jaffa. Nick inside edge and races away for 4.
Shot,
now he's hitting the gap. This could be 4 again. Laseko very quick across the ground though. He'll get round and cut it off. They're back for 2. So nice little burst here from the Blitz.
10 runs of last 3 delivery.
71 needed. 5 overs left after these 2 balls. Ooh, this is chipped though to be safe. Just 1. So we'll see what the bonus point equation is here, Oni. I'll have a look. Global Jets will be desperate to get the bonus point, I think. It'll be a good game between Global Jets and Black Eagles, I feel. That'll really decide who qualifies second in this group, assuming the results go as we've seen with BSA Blitz probably likely to finish in third or fourth in the group. Masagami, of course, likely to finish top after their dominant performance in their opening match. So 125 they need to get to.
Pretty much gettable. 35 more runs needed of 25.
Definitely.
Good solid.
Could be two. Oh no, the non-striker hesitated, went back. And who's your pick for man of the match here? On my view is probably going to be Liseko. If it stays as it is. 3 overs, 1 for 19 to go with his 61 off 31 balls. Up-ish.
Oh, gone. Good follow-through catch taken by Ranko.
Really good in his return catch.
Played it a half shot and a brilliant catch. BSA Blitz losing wickets at the wrong time.
And now we've got Xander out there to bat. Xander Henning needs a few lofty blows from the X-Man.
Solid defensive shot.
What you like to see as a coach there, Oni. Little solid top hand there. Just have a bit of
Everything was right about it, except for the run.
66 off 22, but more importantly, the bonus points.
35 of 21.
Yeah, 125 they've got to get to. So 34 off 21, so even that could be a little bit of an ask. Oh, that should run away. Just off the fire pad, I imagine. Yeah, leg bye given by Tulani. So I'll have a quick look at the fixtures for tomorrow, but it's going to be another cracking day.
First match in Pinewood. Lila will be taking on Royal Challengers Bangalore. As far as I know, that will be a cracking game to start off the day.
Then here we've got Aylesbury Outlaws up against Santon Royals at 8:30. And 11 o'clock, CPR Masters v Rebels. Could be a tough outing for CPR Masters, but a good challenge nonetheless. And Bouchers of Bow Desert up against Oosh here at Redham at 11. 1:30, Tualiki v Heritage Cricketers Bangladesh at Pinelands. And here we've got the American team, Westfield and the Colombian Moose, taking on MPVP. Royal London CC up against CPI Hotshots at Pinelands at 4. And the final game here is Daxini Destroyers up against Delhi Lions, and that could be a very good game. Delhi Lions scraped home against Oosh yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah, that was a good game. Seems like their bowling is very strong. A couple of guys are spinners. They have like 3 or 4 good spinners and 1 fast bowler.
Nice looking shot there from Zander. Sounded good off the bat, but just another single. As we've got a new bowler on here. This is EJ van Niekerk. He opened the bat. He also scored at 61. Very handy runs that they needed. Playing his medium pace.
Coming down the crease. Played
Good
it onto the
footwork.
gap. Coming back for the second. Ooh. That's gone. Yes, that's gone. It's a bit lazy in running between the wicket. That was a 2 on.
Yeah, Zander wasn't the quickest. He just hesitated, didn't get out in and out the blocks fast enough, and unfortunately for him, caught about 1.5 foot short there, I imagine. So 16 deliveries left here. As we see it on the replay. They just almost ran into each other, and then he turned blind, and then little hesitation.
Good pick up and
Yeah, comfortably short there. Great call from Tulani.
hold him.
And
Another
one.
down. EJ Van Weekend. BSA Blitz. It's a slower delivery and missed completely. And Bales fly over. Last man is on the strike. Edric Ackerman.
So Edric Ackerman, the last man stands here. 15 balls remaining. 125 is what they need to get the losing bonus point, but it's going to be tough from here as the last man, especially against Laseko, who's bowled very well, 1 for 19 off his 3 overs. So final game of the day here, final innings, final wicket. And it all comes down to this, another brilliant day at LMS here at the World Champs.
Off
Drop
the
the ball.
pad. Hendrik is not interested to go back for the second. Or
No, that one, I don't think he would have made that. Not the shorter throw to the keeper's end from fine leg. He's going to take it on long on. If he gets it to long on, then he should go for 2.
good defensive shot from Hendrik.
So that, man of the match all of a sudden is a bit of a spanner in the works with EJ van Niekerk getting a couple of wickets.
Wickets there.
I still think Laseko's in the box seat, but especially if he gets this wicket.
Ball.
There we
That's
go.
done. That's will do. Lasego pick up the 8th wicket for BSA Blitz. The dominating performance by Global Jets.
Look at this. Full, straight, top of off. You can't do much better than that. So man of the match, Laseko seals it for the Global Jets. He played phenomenally, 60-odd with the bat at over 200 strike rate.
It's very important for Global Jets. They pick up the bonus point.
Yeah, winning bonus points. So they'll go get 10 points from that. So they'll actually go tied top with Masagami there on point. Masagami probably edge it with the net run rate, I'd think, but I'll have to double check that. But another cracking day, and hats off again. Superb from the Redham House grounds team. This pitch has been phenomenal. So all finished, all said, all done here from us in beautiful Redham House in Cape Town. Day 2, the LMS World Champs in the books. If you want to check out the Instagram or Facebook to see some of the best highlights from the day, or lastmanstands.com/live for the stats and standings. Quick run through the scorecard. Oni, do you want to take us through it?
Varun 18 of 28. Marlo 22 of 18. Kodze 25 of 21. Roberts 15 of 10. Malcolm so BSA Blitz all out for 26 for 8. So hope to see you tomorrow. Stay safe.